Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever walked into a place and immediately felt a sense of peace just because it smelled fresh and looked welcoming? A clean and pleasant environment isn't just about impressing visitors. It's about lifting your own spirit, giving you comfort, and making your space feel like a true sanctuary. For seniors, especially, small habits can make a world of difference in keeping a home fresh and spotless. Today, I want to share with you 5 little habits that can transform your space and your mood. Before we begin, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any video. Number 1, air out your space daily. There's something magical about fresh air. You can't see it, but you can feel it the moment it brushes past your skin or fills your lungs. It has the power to change the entire atmosphere of a room. Think about the last time you stepped outside after a rain shower. The air felt crisp, new, and alive, didn't it? That's the same energy we invite into our homes when we simply open a window and let the breeze do its work. For seniors, especially, this small act can bring a sense of lightness and vitality into everyday life. Many people underestimate how quickly indoor air becomes stale. Dust settles, cooking odors linger, and closed windows trap everything inside. Over time, the air feels heavy, even if the room looks neat. That heaviness doesn't just affect your home, it affects your mood too. A space that smells fresh and feels breathable instantly uplifts your spirit, while stuffy air often makes you feel tired or sluggish without even realizing why. This is why airing out your space daily is more than a cleaning habit, it's a mood-boosting ritual. I know a woman named Elaine, in her 70s, who lives alone in a cozy apartment. For years, she avoided opening her windows because she felt it wasn't necessary. But she often complained that her home felt dull, no matter how much she cleaned. One day, her daughter suggested a simple experiment: open the windows every morning for 10 minutes. At first, Elaine laughed it off, but she tried it anyway. Within a week, she noticed the difference. Not only did her apartment feel fresher, but she also started her mornings with more energy. She told me, "It feels like my home is breathing with me now." That's the beauty of such a small, consistent habit. It gently transforms the space around you. And the best part, it doesn't take effort. You don't need expensive sprays or gadgets. Just pull back the curtains, slide open the window, and let nature do the work. Even if you live in a busy city where you worry about dust or noise, airing out your space for just 5 to 10 minutes makes a noticeable difference. Early mornings and evenings are often the best times to do it, when the air feels calm and cool. You can even turn this into a little ritual. Imagine making your morning tea or coffee while a soft breeze flows through the room. Or picture yourself sitting by the open window in the evening, letting the day's weight drift out while fresh air flows in. These small, mindful moments add quality to daily life. And if mobility makes it hard for you to move around and open all the windows, start small, just one window, one room. Over time, that one habit spreads its freshness to the rest of your home. The benefits extend beyond smell and mood. Fresh air reduces indoor pollutants, lowers humidity, and helps prevent that closed-in odor that often creeps into homes. It even improves sleep when bedrooms are aired out before bedtime. Think about how wonderful it feels to lie down in a room that smells light and clean. It's like nature is tucking you in for the night. So here's the takeaway. Opening your windows daily is not just about cleaning the air, it's about refreshing your spirit. It's about creating an environment that makes you feel alive, peaceful, and ready to enjoy the day. A home with fresh air feels welcoming, not just to visitors, but most importantly, to you. And all it takes is a few minutes, a little habit, repeated each day, because sometimes the smallest actions bring the greatest rewards. Number 2, keep clutter under control. Clutter has a sneaky way of creeping into our lives. One day, it's just a few papers on the table, a jacket draped over a chair, or a stack of unopened mail. The next, it feels like every surface is covered, every drawer is overflowing, and suddenly, the home you love feels overwhelming instead of comforting. The truth is, clutter isn't just physical. It affects how we think and feel. A messy space often leads to a messy mind, while a tidy home gives us clarity, calm, and confidence. For seniors, keeping clutter under control is more than a matter of neatness. It's a way of protecting independence, safety, and peace of mind. Too much stuff lying around can create tripping hazards, make cleaning harder, and even trigger feelings of stress or frustration. But here's the good news. You don't need to tackle clutter with giant, exhausting clean-outs. You can control it with small, consistent habits that make your space feel fresher and more inviting every single day. Let me share a story. I once met a man named Harold, a retired teacher in his 80s. He admitted that over the years, he had collected piles of newspapers, books, and old lesson plans that filled every corner of his home. He told me he often felt too tired to deal with it, and it weighed heavily on him. Then he tried a new approach. Instead of aiming to fix it all, he decided to spend just 10 minutes each evening putting things back in their place or clearing one small spot. At first, it felt too simple to matter, but after a few weeks, Harold noticed the difference. His living room felt more open, his shelves were organized, and for the first time in years, he invited a neighbor in for coffee without embarrassment. That's the power of little daily habits. They add up to big changes. Here's a simple technique you can try: the one in, one out rule. For every new item you bring into your home, let go of one old item. Bought a new shirt? Donate an old one. Picked up a new book? Pass along a book you've already read. This gentle practice keeps your home balanced, so things never pile up beyond control. Another helpful habit is the 10-minute tidy. Set a timer for 10 minutes once a day. Pick up things that are out of place, remote controls, magazines, dishes, shoes, and return them to where they belong. You'll be amazed at how much better your home feels after just 10 focused minutes. And the beauty of it is that 10 minutes feels doable. It doesn't drain your energy, but it leaves your space noticeably calmer and cleaner. Think of clutter like weeds in a garden. If you pull out a few every day, your garden thrives. But if you ignore them for too long, they spread until the work feels overwhelming. By tending to your home garden, a little at a time, you keep it fresh, safe, and beautiful. The impact goes beyond appearances. When your space is uncluttered, you breathe easier, you move around with more freedom, and you enjoy your home more. You stop feeling weighed down by the stuff and start focusing on the experiences that truly matter: sharing a meal with family, enjoying a good book, or simply sitting in peace in a clean, open room. So remember this: controlling clutter isn't about perfection. It's about creating a home that supports your well-being and makes you feel proud and comfortable. A little effort, practiced daily, protects your space from becoming overwhelming. Because when your home feels organized and clear, so does your heart and mind. Number 3, use natural fresheners. Have you ever noticed how certain smells instantly shift your mood? The crisp scent of lemon can make you feel awake and energized. The soft aroma of lavender can relax your shoulders and quiet your thoughts. A fresh, inviting scent in your home doesn't just please your nose. It creates an atmosphere that nourishes your spirit. For seniors, this can be especially powerful, because a home that smells fresh and natural feels warm, welcoming, and deeply comforting. Now, many people turn to store-bought sprays and chemical air fresheners. But let's be honest, those artificial scents often fade quickly, and sometimes they can feel too strong or irritating. The wonderful thing is that nature already provides us with beautiful, simple ways to freshen our homes. These little touches don't just mask odors. They actually uplift the entire environment in a gentle, lasting way. One of the easiest tricks is simmering lemon peels, cinnamon sticks, or a few slices of orange on the stove. Within minutes, your kitchen smells like a cozy, cheerful place, and the fragrance drifts naturally into the rest of your home. I once visited a senior couple who had made this part of their Sunday afternoon routine. As the pot simmered on the stove, the whole house filled with warmth, and it created not just freshness, but memories. Their grandchildren still say that the smell of cinnamon reminds them of their grandparents' home, a reminder of how powerful scents can be. Another natural option is using baking soda. It may seem too simple, but a small open bowl of baking soda placed in a room quietly absorbs unwanted odors. It doesn't cover them up, it removes them. This is especially helpful in areas like closets, bathrooms, or near shoes. It's one of those tiny, behind-the-scenes habits that keeps your home feeling fresher without any effort. Fresh flowers and plants also work wonders. A vase of lilies or roses doesn't just brighten up a room visually, it gently perfumes the air in a way that feels pure and alive. Even a simple potted herb, like mint or basil, can add a refreshing fragrance while also being useful in your cooking. Imagine sitting at your table, sipping tea, and catching the faint aroma of fresh mint leaves nearby. That's nature's version of aromatherapy, built right into your home. Essential oils are another beautiful option. Just a drop or two of lavender oil on a cotton ball tucked inside a pillowcase, or a little eucalyptus oil in a bowl of hot water, can release scents that soothe and refresh. These natural fragrances are subtle, safe, and customizable to your mood, whether you want to feel calm, energized, or simply surrounded by freshness. The beauty of using natural fresheners is that they don't just improve how your home smells, they improve how it feels. When your surroundings carry gentle, pleasant aromas, you naturally feel calmer, happier, and more at ease. A fresh, smelling home becomes a place where you love to spend time, where visitors instantly feel welcome, and where your spirit feels lighter. One senior told me that after she started using natural fresheners, her home smelled like love. What she meant was that these little touches, flowers on the table, lemon simmering on the stove, made her house feel alive, vibrant, and personal. Isn't that what a home should be? A place that lifts you up and makes you smile. So here's the takeaway: you don't need to rely on heavy sprays or chemicals. Nature already gives us everything we need to keep our homes smelling clean and inviting. Whether it's citrus, flowers, herbs, or essential oils, these natural fresheners are small habits that make a big difference. With every breath, you'll feel the joy of living in a space that's not just clean, but truly refreshing. Number 4, establish a simple cleaning routine. When people hear the word cleaning, they often think of long hours with a mop, scrubbing endlessly, or dragging heavy vacuums from room to room. It sounds exhausting, doesn't it? But here's the truth: keeping a home spotless doesn't require marathon cleaning sessions. Instead, it's about creating small, consistent routines that blend into your daily life. Habits so natural that you hardly notice them, yet powerful enough to keep your home feeling fresh and inviting every single day. Think of cleaning like brushing your teeth. You don't wait until your teeth are full of cavities before you start brushing. You do it daily, in small amounts, because that's what keeps your smile healthy. The same principle applies to your home. A little regular effort prevents big, overwhelming messes. That's why establishing a simple cleaning routine is one of the smartest habits seniors can embrace. I'll tell you about a senior named Margaret, who used to dread cleaning day. She saved everything for Saturdays, dusting, vacuuming, laundry, bathroom scrubbing, and by the time she got started, she was already exhausted. One day, her daughter suggested splitting the work into smaller daily routines. So Margaret tried something new, wiping down the kitchen counters every evening, vacuuming just the living room on Mondays, changing bed sheets on Wednesdays, and doing laundry on Fridays. Suddenly, her home stayed clean without draining her energy. She told me, "Now I never feel behind, and I actually enjoy the process." The key is to keep it simple and manageable. Start with short tasks that take only a few minutes but make a big difference. For example, after meals, wipe the counters and wash the dishes right away. It keeps the kitchen smelling clean and prevents buildup. Do a quick sweep or light vacuum every other day. Just a few minutes keeps dust and crumbs from piling up. Pick one small chore for each day of the week. Monday can be dusting, Tuesday can be watering plants, Wednesday can be changing linens, whatever rhythm feels right for you. Another helpful trick is the clean as you go mindset. Spill something? Wipe it immediately. Finished using a space? Put things back before you leave the room. These tiny actions take seconds, but they prevent hours of work later. And here's the best part: routines don't just make your home cleaner. They make it feel calmer. When your surroundings are consistently neat, you're not living with the weight of unfinished chores hanging over you. Instead, you feel in control of your environment. Seniors especially benefit from this because a consistent routine creates both structure and peace of mind. There's no need to worry about catching up on housework. It never has the chance to pile up. It's also important to give yourself grace. A cleaning routine isn't about perfection. It's about creating a living space that feels good for you. Some days, you may do less, and that's perfectly fine. What matters is the habit, the rhythm, and the comfort of knowing that little by little, you're keeping your home fresh and spotless. Think of it this way: your home is your sanctuary. When you step into a clean, well, kept space, your mind relaxes, your body feels at ease, and you're free to enjoy the things that truly matter. Whether that's reading a good book, sharing tea with a friend, or simply sitting in peace. So, don't overwhelm yourself with the idea of big cleaning. Instead, embrace small, daily actions that add up. A wipe here, a sweep there, a load of laundry on schedule, and suddenly, your home stays effortlessly welcoming. That's the gift of a simple routine. It makes your home not just look spotless, but feel like the haven it was always meant to be. Number 5. Don't forget soft furnishings. When people think of keeping their homes clean and fresh, they often focus on hard surfaces, floors, counters, tables, and sinks. But here's a secret: some of the biggest mood lifters in a home aren't the hard surfaces at all. They're the soft ones. The cushions you lean on, the curtains that frame your windows, the blankets you wrap around yourself on a cool evening, and the bedding you rest your head on each night. These soft furnishings don't just add comfort and beauty, they also quietly hold on to smells, dust, and even memories. That's why refreshing them regularly is such an important habit for seniors who want their homes to feel truly clean and inviting. Think about it. Pillows soak up the scent of perfumes, lotions, and even meals over time. Curtains catch cooking odors and dust from open windows. Blankets and bedding absorb the natural sense of daily living. You may not notice it right away, but over weeks and months, these soft surfaces can dull the freshness of your home. The wonderful part is, giving them a little attention now and then transforms the air in your space in a way that no spray or chemical can achieve. I remember visiting a senior named Helen, who loved her cozy armchair piled high with cushions and throws. One day she admitted, "No matter how much I clean, I feel like the house still smells lived in." Her daughter suggested washing the cushion covers and airing the blankets outside. Helen gave it a try, and she was astonished by the difference. "It's like my house is smiling again," she laughed. All she did was refresh the fabrics that surrounded her daily life, and suddenly her entire home felt lighter and more welcoming. Here are a few simple ways to keep your soft furnishings fresh without it feeling like a chore. Wash pillow covers and throws regularly. They don't need weekly washes, but a gentle cycle every couple of weeks keeps them smelling clean. Sun your blankets or bedding outside. Just a few hours in fresh air and sunshine works wonders. The sun naturally deodorizes fabrics and leaves them smelling crisp, almost like nature itself. Vacuum upholstery and curtains lightly. A quick pass removes dust and keeps them from holding onto odors. These little habits don't just freshen your home, they also make it healthier. Clean, soft furnishings mean less dust, fewer allergens, and a more breathable environment. For seniors, this can improve comfort, sleep, and overall well-being. And beyond health, there's also joy. There's nothing like lying down on bedding that smells of sunshine, or pulling a curtain that releases a faint, clean scent as it moves. These small sensory experiences lift your mood in ways that often go unnoticed but deeply felt. Your home becomes not just a place you live in, but a space that embraces you with comfort and freshness. Soft furnishings are also where memories live. That favorite cushion, that familiar blanket, that quilt passed down through family, they hold stories. Refreshing them isn't just about cleaning, it's about honoring the things that bring you comfort while keeping them at their best. So don't forget the soft side of your home. Those cushions, curtains, and blankets may seem quiet, but they play a big role in how fresh your home feels. Give them a little care, and they'll give back tenfold in comfort, beauty, and atmosphere. Because a home that feels soft, fresh, and welcoming doesn't just look clean, it feels alive. Thank you